Slovakia, another cut again. This one's a part 3. I'll just continue. So last time I was talking about, oh yeah, he that seeth a man and selleth him shall surely be put to death. Okay, so we got that message. Verse 17 says, and he that curseth his father or his mother, this is your earthly father or earthly mother, shall surely be put to death. And curseth means that it means curse. And curse, if you research the definition of curse, it's that profane words. Obviously, we know that as well. That type of cursing, and also if another definition of curse is also to cause extreme harm or damage to someone. In this case, your mom or dad, your mother or father, as the scripture say in verse 17. And he that curseth his father or mother shall surely be put to death. So obviously praying upon evil to them. Obviously we know that they're going to get their judgments 2/3, but obviously you still have to be careful of your thoughts as well, because in these times anyone can get anything for their judgments. Obviously if they don't want to take heed to the word of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, just let them go, and then Yahweh Shem Yahshua will deal with it. Just leave it at that. It says if men strive together, strive meaning like to argue, probably fight, and one smite another with a stone or with his fist, he die not, but keepeth his bed, which means he's still able to sleep on his bed, rest. Verse 19, it says, if he rise again, the one that got stoned after the argument or fight, verse 19 of Exodus chapter 21, if he rise again and walk abroad upon his staff, then shall he that smote him be quiet. Only he shall pay for the loss of his time, and shall cause him be quiet. Salakia. It says in verse 19, if he rise again, the one that got stoned, and walk abroad upon his staff, then shall he that smote him be quiet, or be quit. I mean, it says be quit here, but I think it just means to drop the argument or drop the fight, basically. Continuing on, it says, only he shall pay for the loss of his time and shall cause him to be thoroughly healed. So, the injury caused after the fight, the one who's responsible for causing that injury should support the injured one to be healed. So that's basically the action that one must take. If they get into an argument, it gets heated up, and there's a fight, then someone throws a stone or causes an injury with some kind of a tool, then the one who caused the injury is responsible for looking after the one who got injured. That's essentially the right action to take. And it says, this is referencing a servant. If a man smite, this is verse 20, Exodus chapter 21, verse 20. And if a man smite his servant or his maid with a rod, and he die under his hand, he shall surely be punished. Notwithstanding, however, which means however basically, verse 21, notwithstanding, however, if he continue a day or two, he shall not be punished, for he is his money. So basically, I think what that means is, if the servant survives the beating, clearly the what's the name? The master who has that servant can do whatever he wants with him. Not whatever he wants, but let me think. The master won't be punished, basically. The point is, when beating a servant, shouldn't beat them unto death, especially Israelite servant back in the days of Exodus. Shouldn't beat them to death. That's basically what the verse 20 is saying in Exodus chapter 21. I'll read it again, verse 20. And if a man smite his servant or his maid with a rod, and he die under his hand, he shall surely be punished. So basically the beatings were too much. That's why Yahweh was basically saying that you have to be punished for beating this maid, the servant, to death, which isn't supposed to be so Salakia. So yeah, I think I will end it there, because I keep getting disturbed, and all these demons hopping on people. Anyways, let's see if I can add one more. And it's the main the main message is basically judgment, man. This is basically how the judgments of which Al Bashina said we should listen to, how we should execute it as well, as you can see from part 1 and part 2. So as it says in verse 21, Exodus chapter 21, verse 24 to 25, it says, eye for eye, tooth for tooth, hand for hand, foot for foot, burning for burning, wound for wound, stripe for stripe. And if a man smite the eye of his servant or the eye of his maid, this is verse 26 by the way, and if a man smite the eye of his servant or the eye of his